Hi Cancer, this is your weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly's reading. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage. I'll then do the X spread. After that, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And at the end, we'll see what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love this week. We have the Six of Wands clarified by the Magician. We have the King of Wands clarified by the Seven of Wands. We have the Empress in the potential outcome. We have the Chariot with the Hierophant and the Two of Cups. And we also have the Ace of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Gemini, Virgo, Taurus, Libra. Alright, I usually go with a king or a queen if one or both shows up, or the emperor and the empress if they show up, or one of them shows up. And we have the empress right there in the middle, and we have the king of wands. Right, I assume you're the empress, right? That's the way this person sees you from the very beginning. Right, the chariot, the first card in the potential outcome, that's also your major arcana card. So I believe you are in this reading at least twice. Right, when it comes to separate cards. So yeah, you got this King of Wands, and they're gonna come in. They're not gonna take no for an answer. If you've got other people surrounding you, if you've got other suitors competing for your attention, they're not taken prisoners. They're gonna come out swinging. Okay, nobody stands a chance because they've made up their mind. They see you as somebody they want to spend the rest of their life with. They want to have children with you, if that is still an option. They want to marry you, and that's pretty much it. That kind of seals the deal, at least when it comes to this particular person and their understanding, their vision, right? They have this vision. They see a minivan with kids in it and you in it, right? So yeah, the Six of Wands, the first card that came out, is clarified by the Magician, and we got the King of Wands, and the King of Wands is clarified by the Seven of Wands. Those 4 cards are talking about the same thing. This King of Wands being very determined about getting the show on the road with you, right? The Six of Wands is a card of victory, success. It's a card of attention. You definitely have this person's full and undivided attention. The Magician clarifying it could be a Gemini or a Virgo you're dealing with. The Magician is a card of manifestation, and most importantly, it's a card of taking action, right? The Magician's got all the tools they need at their disposal. So that often translates into them taking you out, sending you flowers, you know, whining and dining you, paying all kinds of attention at you. So they'll just keep on throwing things at you, right? And the next card that came out is the King of Wands. That's the person you're dealing with, most likely a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or somebody with a lot of fire in their chart. If they're not a fire sign, again, somebody who is very active. Somebody who perhaps is a leader, right? The Seven of Wands clarifying the King of Wands. This is them on the defense, on active defense. And in this case, they're defending you from other suitors. They're defending this idea, this vision that the two of you should be together. Again, you're the Empress. They're putting you up on a pedestal. The Empress, the Empress does not require an introduction. The Empress, everybody knows who the Empress is. And the Empress often comes through as a future wife or a future significant other figure or a mother figure. That's the way they see you from the very beginning. And that's why they're coming in so determined, I guess. The Ace of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck is often a proposal card. The Six of Wands, by the way, used to be called the proposal card. If it's not a proposal this week, then you will 100% understand their intention. Their intention is to, tie the knot with you, right? And that's why they're so relentless. The Ace of Pentacles always comes from somebody who is ready to settle down, ready to start a family, ready to get serious. And speaking of getting serious, in the potential outcome, we have you, the Chariot, the Hierophant, and the Two of Cups, right? The Chariot is not only your card, it's a card of victory and success, just like the Six of Wands, right? And the Hierophant in the middle could be a Taurus you're dealing with, but the Hierophant is a card of something traditional, like a committed relationship or marriage. It's also a very spiritual card, so you're connecting with this person on so many levels. And then there's this Two of Cups right next to the deck. Love it. The Two of Cups, there's two people in the Two of Cups. Right, Cancer? That's you and this King of Wands. This is a card of a soulmate connection. It's a card of unconditional love. It's a card of when two people see eye to eye, two people feel the same way towards one another. So I think you're going to like and even appreciate all the attention, what this person says, and most importantly, what they do. Okay? Because I think they're going to make sure that they cover all the bases, right? It's flowers, dinners, shows, what have you. Okay, and perhaps with the Ace of Pentacles and the Six of Wands, they will be talking commitment with you in the very near future. And with cards like that, especially in the potential, well, don't forget about the Empress too. I don't think that's really a potential outcome. I definitely see the two of you getting into a commitment. All right, no extended for you, Cancer. Really happy for you. Congratulations. Cancer, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the Knight of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, the Seven of Cups clarified by the Queen of Cups, and we've got the High Priestess on the bottom of the deck. I think you're the Queen of Cups here. I think that's a safe assumption, Cancer, right? And you're clarifying the Seven of Cups, and we also have the Two of Wands prior to it. Both the Two of Wands and the Seven of Cups are talking about multiple choice. Decision-making process, right? And I think it has to do with the Knight of Pentacles, the first card that came out. It could be an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but I think it's money, finances in some shape or form, and I think it's money coming in, right? Perhaps you're getting a raise at work, or you're retiring and cashing in on your retirement account. It could be dividends. You could have just sold something big, right? Or perhaps it's a promotion at work for you or both of you, and it comes with a paycheck. Basically, you got money coming in. I don't know what the source of income is, but you got money coming in. And that will launch the Two of Wands and the Seven of Cups energy. So you'll have to figure out what you want to do with all that extra cash. You know, reinvested, purchase something, I don't know, give it to charity, you know, whatever. And the High Priestess on the bottom of the deck is a card of intuition, right? So yeah, do use your intuition, or perhaps the High Priestess could be a card of something, you know, you don't see coming. So if it is a promotion at work, perhaps you didn't think they would promote you, and here it is, right? So yeah, that's what I have. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Cancer, this week. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. We have the King of Swords, clarified by the Two of Cups. We have the Knight of Pentacles, clarified by Justice. We have Judgment, and we have the Chariot on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I usually go with a King or Queen, if one or both show up. So you got this King of Swords, right, the first card that came out, and it could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. The Justice card right there in the middle is a Libra card, by the way. But they are, like I said, either an air sign or somebody with a lot of air in their chart, and they're coming back with they're not coming back empty-handed. Let's just put it that way. All right, the Two of Cups clarifying the King of Swords. Yeah, it's a soulmate card. They see the two of you together. They want the two of you to get back together, right? The Knight of Pentacles, the next card over, it's actually the slowest night out of all 4 nights, so perhaps they thought about it and they thought it through, because they know that the only way for you to take them back is if they were to come back with a very serious offer. And the Knight of Pentacles is that serious offer, thought through offer, with a plan. They're coming back with a plan, right? The Knight of Pentacles always talks about long term. And I think that plan has to do with long term. If they owe you money by any chance, they'll pay you back. The Knight of Pentacles could be money, right? Justice, like I said, could be a Libra you're dealing with. But Justice is also a card of a major apology. This is them wanting to make things right with you, right? Judgment right next to the deck is a card of somebody coming back from the past. And I almost never, ever clarify Judgment if it's the last card that comes out. And I did not clarify it this time, as you can see. right? It's also a card of somebody having to make a judgment call, and I think that would be you. Right? The Chariot on the bottom of the deck is your major arcana card, Cancer. That's you, and it's always a good sign to have your own major arcana card in your own reading. So yeah, you got this King of Swords coming back. I really like how it's the King of Swords, but they're clarified by the Two of Cups, and the offer is the Knight of Pentacles. So they're like a jack of all trades, right? If they're not an air sign, they could be very intellectual. With the Two of Cups, they see it as a soulmate. They're very loving. But with the Knight of Pentacles, again, either money or a very serious long-term plan. All right? So yeah, keep that in mind. So think about it and see what the verdict is going to be. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances this week, Cancer. We have the Six of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, and we also have the Eight of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. You've got money coming in, but it's coming in from someone or something from the past. I don't know if you just watched the X spread. It could be that same person. And I even mentioned it during the X spread, that if they owe you money, they'll pay you back. Right? And the Knight of Pentacles is here. It's a different deck, by the way. I use different decks for different spreads. And the Six of Cups, the first card that came out, is a card of someone or something from the past. But jokes aside, if it's not your ex paying you back, then perhaps somebody from your old job will reach out to you and they will cry on the phone and they will tell you that nothing ever gets done without you there. You're the best worker that they ever had, and why don't you come back and here's a raise, right? Or perhaps more than just a raise, because the Knight of Pentacles is a very decent chunk of change. Right? And we also have the Page of Pentacles right next to it. So this is pretty much a confirmation that you've got money coming in. Right? And again, the Six of Cups is a card of something or someone from the past. For some of you, it could be a return on your investment. Right? For others of you, perhaps now you're becoming fully vested into the company you work for. It could be dividends being paid to you. Or it could be a decision that goes in your favor, like a lawsuit, right? Perhaps somebody is compensating you. Perhaps you got fired in the past and you sued the company who fired you, and now they're paying you. It's definitely from the past. All right. For some of you, it could be a structured payment plan, because the Page of Pentacles, it could be the initial payment, and eventually it will accumulate to the Knight of Pentacles. All those payments combined will accumulate to the Knight of Pentacles. The Eight of Wands on the bottom of the deck is either a card of travel or a card of communication, or it could be like a electronic transfer into your bank account, right? So it could be a check or a first check coming in mail with the Eight of Wands. For very few of you, perhaps someone you used to work with, they started a new job, and that new place has an opening, and they thought of you, that you would be a great fit for that opportunity. All right? Cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen, Cancer, this week. We have the Queen of Swords, the Ten of Cups, the Eight of Wands, and the Three of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, you're dealing with this Queen of Swords, most likely an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or somebody with a lot of air in their chart. What you're not expecting is this person getting married. Or if you already knew this person was getting married, perhaps they were still deciding on the location, on the venue where they wanted to get married, then perhaps now they've decided, they finally made up their mind about the location. And perhaps that's something unexpected. You never thought that this person would want to get married at such a location or such a venue, right? But I think this person is getting married, right? Or it could be like a family reunion, right? And this Queen of Swords could be a family member, and they could be letting you know that they're coming over, right? Or perhaps they will communicate with you and let you know that, yay, we decided to do this family reunion at some point in the future, and why don't you also come? Right? So yeah, The Queen of Swords is the person you're dealing with, and the Ten of Cups is either an existing family or it's a family that's about to get created because the Queen of Swords is getting married, right? The Eight of Wands, the next card over is either a card of communication or a card of travel, and the Three of Wands on the bottom of the deck is a card of somebody who made up their mind, somebody who made a decision. All right, so yeah, that's what you're not expecting. News, family-related news, reunion news, or news of this Queen of Swords getting married. All right, Cancer, so that's what I have for you for this reading for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Cancer, have an amazing week.